Had you all fooled? I bet you thought you were up for another camp update then, weren't you? No, we're on a reconnaissance mission today. We're going to look for another campsite. We've got my woodland camp not far from my house. I've also got the Bushcraft Camp, which is about another 10 minutes walk from where I am now. I'm going to go check out some new woods. I went down there, I don't know, well, before I started the Bushcraft Camp, looking for somewhere to camp just to pitch tents. But now I know what I'm doing, we're building a camp. I'm going to go and check out this woodland. I'm going to go and build a camp. Perhaps not start up today, but just find a plot, have a look, have a feel for the place. Cool, I'll bring you back along the way. Well, I'm just having a scout around for a suitable place to set up camp. It basically depends on the how the trees are arranged, with the idea that I've got that I want to do. So I'm looking for the precise trees. There's loads of deadfall to play with, loads. Let's go down here. See, I'll show you what we're looking at now. This is where I am at the moment. No one's been here, there's no rubbish around anywhere. So basically I'm looking for almost a square of trees and something that's not very hilly, so I can start building. Oh, there you go. So the idea with this camp is to have a one, maybe 2 man camp. It's only going to be a small one. Possible raised bed, or enough room to get a tent up in there, or enough room for both. Undecided yet. Now, I've already walked along that ridge there, so I'm just going to walk further back this way. I've got a possible site here. Obviously move these stones out of the way, they'll help with the wall and the fireplace. But yeah, I can have a raised bed on that back bit there, and perhaps another raised bed here. A wall along the front here with the fire pit on it. And we can, where the wall's going to be, we could dig down and have like a Dakota fire pit, so we could have the fire at the front here, and behind the logs have the hole coming out, so there's no smoke in camp. I mean, it'd be ideal as well, if we move them stones, it'd be big enough to fit a tent in. Oh yeah, potential. Found another spot here which could be quite interesting. Being between these 2 trees. I'll have the camp in here. There's loads of deadfall about to play with. While I was saying that, I think I might move further up into the woods. Because there is actually a road down there. If you can see it right at the bottom there. No one uses it, but in case they do, you know what I mean? I don't want to be drawing attention to myself. I'll have another scooch about. I'm determined to find a spot today. I like the idea of having a load of camps all together. So if I get another one established, getting caught on a tree there. If I get another one established, I'll be a happy man. I'm back at that first spot. Just having a look, trying to get a feel for the place. I kind of like it, but I'm sure I could find better. Anyway, we'll keep on moving. I've marked it on map anyway, so I can get back to it easy enough. So we'll just have a wander, see what else we can find. So overgrown in here. I keep seeing potential areas, but then I don't know, something just makes me think, no, I could do better. So I'm moving on. It's good to see that no one's actually been here. There's no litter anyway. I mean, that must have been here for years, that pipe, wherever that came from. Oh, see, this has got potential here. It only needs to be small. Get the bar between that tree there and that tree and build about. Hey, I like this. It only wants to be small. That's big enough to fit my tent in here as well. Get tent in. Get tent in there, look back. I'll take this deadfall out, dead standing. Get tent in there. Walls on this side and on there. I'll clear another spot as well, possibly at the back there, so we can get another tent in. Happy days. Got this spot here, which is good. Again, get posts from that tree to that tree. Wall off there. Fire pit at the front. Plenty of room for a tent. So look on this side. Yeah, sound. I found that bit of clay pipe as well. Could use that in the fire. That's a Dakota fire pit. Plenty of wood around as well. I keep coming back to these spots, the places that I found that look quite good. I do like the look of this area. It is only small, but that's all I'm after. Something like this. It has got potential. Like I said, we can get a tent here at back, right across the back here. Wall across the front. Wall there. Wall on there. Well, I'm in some cracking woodland, but finding a spot to camp is proving hard. I found a couple of potential sites. I was hoping to find one. I'm going to start a fire and get a brew and go, but I think I'll just sit down for 5 and take in the area, see what's happening, get a feel for the place. I think this is my favourite spot so far. This bit here. Obviously I'd need to tidy the floor up and take a couple of branches down, not too many because I don't want to destroy the place. But yeah, it's not bad at all. Right, it's getting a bit dark now. But I'll tell you something, I've been sat in this spot and yeah, I've got a good feeling about this. There's a load of wood around here. I mean, this tree here you can see behind me, all that great deadfall, most of that could be used for building the walls. Yeah, I'm really happy. So many stones around as well, we can use that for making a fire pit. There's this area here, which I'll just show you. Got this little divot here in the ground. I don't know if you can see it properly on the screen, but if we can clear that out, we could put logs between the gaps, and you've got a bed there. Put a bed on there, and then if you want to camp here, put some hot stones under the bed, and presto, you've got a warm bed. You can see the ridge right across there. Yeah, a lot of potential. So we're just scraping all these leaves back up below just to get a feel of what it's like. What it'd be like when camp gets set up, if camp gets set up here. Yeah, it's got great potential, this spot, really good. bit of a tree stump here, we could do it getting out of the way. So dig that out. Butter my arse. I've lost my backhoe. I had my backhoe in my pocket with my knife clipped on my belt, and I've just come to find that I've just found a ridge pole that I'm going to put up in a tree just to have a look. I've got to cut it and I can't find my backhoe. It's vanished. I've dropped it somewhere in these woods. It must have fallen out of my pocket. Bloody hell. So that's that road I was on about. I just came down from up there and came out of here, and there's the road as well. Goes all the way around there. Yeah, the road's used for, I think it's the motorway servicemen that use it. I think they've got a couple of units down there that they just store all stuff in for motorway business. I don't know. So yeah, I don't think we'll be disturbed anyway. Yeah, decent spot. I'm happy about that. Gutted about my backhoe though, seriously gutted about that. I use it for work as well, so I'm going to have to get another one. Bugger. I'm not doing this. So, walking along the canal, and I saw a silhouette of 4 lads and a dog walk towards me, so I moved out that way, let them walk past, and they said thanks and everything. They had bags full of beer, a load of spirits. I think they're going down to the Bushcraft Camp. It is a bit weird, lads of that age being down here, because, well, there's nothing here but woodland, and they didn't have much with them, so I can only presume that they're going to go down and have a session. Best place for it, you're not going to get bothered down there. You can make a bit of noise, it's out of the way. Just to look after it, really. Then again, I could be jumping to conclusions. But we shall find out Thursday if someone's been down. Well, there we go. Some decent potential sites there. That last one that was at for the last half hour, I think that might be the one. Loads of dead fall and dead standing around that area as well, so we can just use that to build the walls. There's a potential for possibly 2 raised beds, one bed being at the back of the shelter where we can put some hot rocks underneath it, so get a better sleep. Yeah. Right, well, I'll be seeing you later on tonight. I've got some fine ales to drink and I'll be showing them off to you. See you later on for now. Bye bye.